Hello everyone, welcome back to Rimworld on Sea Ice with war criminals. Law and then our two recruits, Ida the Punisher and Steam the Steamer. Steam is kinda mid. Ida is really good. Law, of course, my starting guy, he's the main character, he needs to be goated, Anyway, we found something. We found steel. So we can get steel, a deep drill for that, and some steel. Next up, we've got our hydroponics here coming along. I think I might have fucked up the layout a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. It's fine enough, I guess. It's gonna this room is gonna be full of hydroponics, really. Then we have our mini kill box, if you can call it that. It's a bit work in progress. We have bedrooms for 3 people, and I want to add a stipulation to the run. I think I don't want to get more than 5 colonists in total. I can get like 2 more. I'm not gonna recruit more than that. I'm gonna put a limit on how many people I'm going to have, and I'm going to make up the difference with mechs. I want to try playing with mechs. I've never done that before. So yeah, that's something I wanted to say. Next up, I remember I had a mechanoid signal, no, not that one. An ancient vergage signal with 1 scorcher. Did I have everyone equipped with weapons? Yes, I did. I feel like it would be fine for me to call in the scorcher, but I guess I will wait for the next raid that comes in. I don't remember where we were going with this right now. I took like 2 days off recording. I had to write a seminar. But anyway, looking at this, I did have precision rifling, which is important. I also have counter turrets. I could get a autocannon and uranium slug turret. Or I could get a multi-analyzer. Let's get the multi-analyzer next. I can look for all of this stuff here. Probably get fabrication too. Fabrication opens up basically everything. For steel, I do have enough for a deep drill, right? I do. So I think I could put 1 person with Ida is minus 56, Steam is minus 59. Who is the best miner? I don't remember. Law is incapable because I made him the production specialist, so I guess Ida is the best miner here. So I can give her the job of mining. Oh, there's silver. I forgot about that. Silver doesn't really matter to me though. Yeah, we are so low on resources right now, but it can be fixed. Where is the... up here. So I need to get a... I think it's in... yeah. A deep drill in here. Don't worry, I can move it later. Something I've learned. I used to think that the entire vein was like 300 steel, and I thought the deep drill was quite mid, but now I have understood it is a lot better than I thought. Not to mention it is infinite resources, because it can keep on discovering more and more veins, Oh, 150 plus, how much is this? Plus 58, 208. I just barely have enough steel right now, so it's alright. We are fine here. Especially if I smelt this thing. Let's add another thing of this. Specifically awful to excellent, no ranged weapons for this one. Just make sure that I can destroy many random raider drops that happen to appear like this one. It is surprisingly hard to log back in for a save that you didn't save for play for a bit. I don't remember what I was doing here. I need to recap for myself, and I guess it's good for the viewers as well to see what I was doing. It's yeah, ideology. Yeah, so I've got ideology, supremacist here for a shooting specialist, transhumanist, so I can get bonuses for modifying and getting everyone like sleep accelerators and shit like that. I've got cannibal for obvious reasons, so we can survive the start. Human primacy, so slaughtering animals and stuff like that is not allowed. Yeah. Next, I need to get fabrication, and the reason why I will need fabrication, combat supplier was in range, I don't remember. I must have interacted with them before, at least I hope. Well, nothing too bad was missed, because it is only a combat supplier, they are usually not the most useful. Steam the cook. And if I'm limiting myself to 5 people, what do I need to find now to be like a functional colony? Ida can basically do planting. She's not very good at it, but like 61% learning speed, basically means she has a minor passion in it. Law can do construction, crafting and intellectualism. Construction isn't that constant, so it's be fine. And the person that's going to be mining here is going to be wearing the vac suit so that they don't get cold. That's my plan there. My wealth is at 54,000. Oh no. I guess it's not really avoidable if I've got people like this. I've got 3 assault rifles, so it's fine. Maybe I need to look into it. Do I need to destroy something? The saddle engine as well, I kinda forgot about that. I mean, I've got 2000 rice. I don't really want to destroy it, but at the same time, it's probably a good idea. I think I should put Steam to do crafting before hauling, so that he doesn't waste his time hauling this garbage in. Okay, Ida is reserving the thing. Anyway, but if Ida was busy, he would now go to destroy the clothing instead of getting it in. Because we've got a clothing bench, we can just make our own clothes here. And we are fine with that. Yeah, I've harvested the jeans. Let's double check what I've got here, so I don't forget. I actually have a lot of very good stuff here. For a game that is this early in the game, I mean, what can I say? We have so many good jeans. I mean, this is a obvious one, this is an obvious one. Cold tolerant, heat weakness. I also have scarless. Do I have any archites? Psychic bonding. Romance attempts always succeed. Gain psychic bond with the first romantic partner. Only issue with this is that I need to also get them to be sterile, because I don't really want them having kids here, do I? I don't think I do. Psychically dull is quite amazing, so I can avoid some problems. Only issue is I don't really get... You know, I really want to put the very fast lair, I want to put the quick study, and I want to put the strong crafting. I probably want to give Law the strong crafting right now, although it's not going to be very impactful for long. He's already level 8 and he's got the... You know, he's got the passion, and not to mention, if you forgot, he's got organ decay. Beyond the organ decay, he's got a learning assistant. So, we are pretty good at that. Yeah, so looking at this, if I gave him the strong crafting, he would immediately be level 12. But I mean, he learns at 180% speed anyway. So I think it's fine if I don't give it to him. Although at the same time, I did just reconsider it in my head. I think I do want to give him some initial genes here. Strong crafting and robust are obvious. I could give him heat weakness and psychic reduce. I need some more negative genes. Can he handle a very unhappy gene? Let's see here. I would rate this as a yes, alright. So very unhappy I can use that. Very unhappy and psychically dull. That's going to protect me from the low drones. Or the, mind control drones or whatever. Then I gave him robust and strong crafting. I can even give him cold tolerant with that. Lamp fuzz is the name of this. I don't give a shit. Low is going to be a lamp fuzz for now. This is obviously not the final scene because I've got the Scarless in there, but I don't think I've got any arcade captures, do I? I do have one. But I don't have the bandwidth on this thing to actually do that. And to get bandwidth on that, I would need to build a gene assembler or no? No, it's something I haven't researched yet. It is the gene processor. If I get that, I can make him more complex genes. Some toxic waste packs for advanced components and plasteel. Not really worth it. Skill trainer mining though. Yes please. That's exactly what I wanted. That's gonna make my deep drill operation way faster there. Pods arrived, skill trainer mining. So the steamer of course is going to be the... no. I need to decide. Okay, Ida is the miner. Use skill trainer to learn mining here. I've got further code, so no worries about that. And yeah, now she's at level 7. Not exactly high, but yeah, this is going to make her good enough to like comfortably man the drill, you know. And the waste packs, where are they? I will just leave them there. Don't allow, just ignore them in there. It's also good for me because I can use the waste pack infestations possibly. Like I already learned in a previous run that, well, they stay dormant when it's so cold. And they get hypothermia very very fast. So I can ignore the waste pack infestation. I'm completely fine with them in there. And there's also some advanced stuff. Toxin filtration, is it? No. No, where is it? Yeah, waste pack atomizer. Requires study of a nanostructuring chip. A molecular restricting mechanoid microorgan. It is necessary to produce certain advanced mechanoids and equipment. A Mechanitor can study this chip to help unlock higher tiers of mech tech research. So with this I can eventually get a waste pack atomizer. It needs 400 watts. And I believe the way it works is that it can remove 2 waste packs per day. So, you know, this would be like a year of waste packs right there. For that machine. And yeah, like if I get like a really hard mech raid, I can just drop this on them and yeah, not worry about it. It would be quite awkward if I run out of steel before I get to the deep drill there. Ida has a minor break risk. Let's see about what this is about. She's got high expectations. Kinda funny that she's got that because, well, I certainly would not in this situation. She's in an ugly environment and was imprisoned because of a mental break, so beauty is hideous. I've got some marble. Wait, I've got a sculpture somewhere. Sculpture. Oh, this one here. But I don't need it in the kitchen, it's more important there. I'll make another one here and I can slap a sculpture in the kitchen. Or alternatively, actually, I will make wooden floors on it. I mean, they are going to be covered by this stuff anyway, but before that, you know, this is gonna help. What about steam? Yeah, he's getting carried by a catharsis and a human leather t-shirt. Excellent. Yeah, the cannibalism is quite useful for that kind of stuff. Get some nice bonuses. Now he's destroying weapons, okay. Destroying weapons is good for me because it reduces my wealth a little bit. If I go into here, I should see that my wealth is somewhat going down. Yeah, it's went down a few hundred, nothing too much, but yeah. And he's still constructing this. Previous raid was a while ago. Actually, just 4 days. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what was going on that perfectly. But surely at 50,000 and with 3 assault rifles and with really good shooters, we should be fine. Surely we should be fine. Alright, he ate without a table again, damn it. I need the very impressive boost. Yes, thank you. If I get this to be very impressive, the dining and recreation room, they're going to not have any mental breaks for now. Let me put the audio a bit higher. Oh, it's already quite high. Then let me do this then. Do it like that. And now Ida should not be getting any mental breakdowns from being in the ugly kitchen. This might be a mistake because it is very flame sensitive, but as long as she doesn't start burning up, it's fine. For my resources, I've got 100 human leather. Out of that. Yep, we can build the deep drill. Excellent. So I can put Ida doing that. Cotton is coming in pretty soon. Yeah. Very, very nice to live on the Arctic and actually have enough resources to survive. Very, very happy about that. I can put a door. Let's make it symmetrical, shall we? Besides, this way when they wake up, they can walk through here, here into the fridge, and then go back to the dining area. That is 5 components. I was kinda low on those. Excellent. 2 of my colonists need some warm clothes. And the deep drill is online. Let's go. Let's get Ida exclusively as he already is. She's drinking psychite tea because of the... Yeah, she's set to always drink it every 5 days, right? At least I think I remember to do that. High on psychite tea, baby. Pain and sleep fall rate lower. I would love to get her psychite dependency because that is just free gene points, you know. Like psychite tea is so cheap and it's just really handy, you know. She is however getting a negative here. Rebuffed by Steam. Unfortunate, but at least she ate human meat, so she can only have a minor crash out, which is basically like going into lack of productivity, you know. Or maybe a days. Days would be quite bad, but if she goes to hide in her room, she's completely fine. Sandstone meteorite. I guess her also being the harvester is not very good for productivity. Now that I think about it. But I mean, she doesn't have that much to harvest anyway, it's fine. -1 component. She ate without a table, I see. Okay, great. Could we do better meals then? Simple meals, you know, go into fine meals maybe. I think we can. Let's make some fine meals in case. First I want to make the simple meals so we can survive even if we go low on food for some reason, and then fine meals so, well, we get more happiness. Pause at 3. And then details, we want to use any meat on that, because you know we don't mind it. And we completed the Genoserve for a law. And a carpapod, okay. Which drops tortoise eggs. I guess I'll collect them. No, it's not even worth it, it's better to like leave them here. They are a lot of wealth. If I look into the wealth, I think, let's see here. Food, raw food. Yeah, it's 400 wealth. You know, I can just leave it untaken, because I don't need the food. We've got more than enough, right? I need to get a lamp here. Grid access even with mediocre wind is incredible. Gonna be enough for like a few hundred days probably. And the rare trampos, okay. I think I want to hunt them. Well, let's see how it goes. Neither of them have any health deficits. We've got 3 assault rifles, so we should be completely fine here. We also have a random fire foam pack from a raider, which I just noticed. That's going to be coming in real handy at some point. Especially because I had the bright idea of making my food production very flammable. Come on. Nice, we got the right one. It is now at 54%, 74% speed, movement speed. We can get one more burst and then we spread out. Nice, so we can go here with her and here with them. And it starts following her, so I can put these two to shoot. And this is gonna be a easy clap. There we are. First one down, then the second one that was too stupid to come in to help its friend is gonna be next. And you know, this is saying need warm clothes right now, but don't worry, the clothes are coming in right now. By the way, I need to find a hotkey to dismiss those notifications, because they can get quite annoying to like dismiss them manually. Right, almost at max range. Could probably go even to like absolute max range here. That's gonna be good enough. So we can get one more burst and then start running. Oh. Hello shouldn't be the one running, but as long as he outspeeds it, it's fine. This Trampo is bleeding way more than he is, so he is fine. There we are. No, don't waste hunting it. Waste time taming it. We are hunting these things. You know, it sucks for them because, you know, they are quite cute. And, you know, if I could tame them and by some miracle feed them with my very lacking resources, you know, they would be amazing warriors, especially at this point in the game, but, you know, gonna have to skip on that for now. Now we've got 2 Trampos to eat, and of course, more importantly, to hunt. I guess considering the excess amount of food I've got, I could just grow more psychoid plants. So we get a good stockpile of psychoid tea at least. I mean, we already do, but you know. I also need to get some yayo for the purpose of... I don't have a juggler, do I? Well, I need to get that for the goat juice for the Hazar, you know. Steam. And of course, goat juice is just very strong. Let's implant the Xenotherm now. You should be using industrial glade medicine, alright. Let's see, yep. I don't want to waste the Gritterwald medicine for this. We'll be fine without it. So let's see if we get that now. Yeah, he's got the genetic depression now, but that's going to be completely counteracted by the very impressive dining room and recreation room. And, well, I just made him completely overpowered. He's now a lamp fuzz, which is cold tolerant, great. Robust, great. Strong crafting, great, especially with the fact that he's the crafter right now. Psychic riddle, great. You know, once he reaches level 20, he can graduate off of using this machine, but for now, you know, it is only -1 metabolic efficiency. I can live with that. Oh, we do have a drug lab. And we are in fact running out of power. How is this possible? What in the skibidi is this? You know, I'm gonna make her prioritize mining before growing at this point. Because we aren't making any progress on the deep drill and we need to get this done. Because he's coming back to farm every time, which is not the idea. These things piss me off, man. That needs to be the space for the multi-analyzer, so I need to put it somewhere else. This looks like the space for a battery. Wait a second, this would be well. I want to put it in places which are not in the way and reducing like the room size, like multiplier bonus. And she decided to again eat without a table. Although she is tanking it right now. So now we got our first steel. 43 steel, baby. And she's gonna be producing way more than that in there. I really messed up having the hood be required by the flesh knower. It is just unnecessary, like negative mood. I definitely could have optimized this a little bit more. Like the thing about the like roll clothing is that why doesn't it give you a bonus when you wear it, you know? Like if you're forced to wear something. Like they just need it, you know, that's just their expectation. Which does bother me a little bit. And yeah, we are now getting infinite, technically infinite anyway, steel. Wealth is at 59,000, need to be a bit scared about that though. But, you know, when Solo wakes up here, like, we're gonna be fine. We also need to get someone to come in so we can harvest their kidney. Now, Lo's left kidney is kinda cooked right now, which means that he's more susceptible to disease. Yeah, he doesn't have super immune either. Alright, a trade ship. I would love it if you had a detoxifier kidney and a bionic leg, please. Well, at least you can get these. I guess I'll sell this chain shotgun. Fur skinned and sterile. Ooh, fur skin is quite useful. Non-fur skin romance chance times 20%, okay. Well, I don't want to make them furries, that kind of ruins. Yes, it would be very, very efficient. You know, minus 10 degrees of cold tolerance, but I don't want to make them furries. So, I'm not gonna take it. Because I don't want to look at furries the entire playthrough. Oh, they've got some goat trees. We need to buy some of that for two purposes, obviously the hazard and to also just have it, you know. I could also get some neutral main if I wanted, and I will, or I won't because I don't have the money. What do I sell in that case? Damn, the goat juice is expensive. Well, I can get 7 of that at least, and that lowers my wealth a little bit. And if I look here, 8 fine meal plus 5. Yeah, so I can get their mood a bit more handled with their fine meals. And he's making a clothes. This would be really high quality, right? Yeah, excellent quality now. Yeah, we can make really good clothing with this. So now you can use it. So he's gonna make an extremely good tramwoofer parka for us to wear. So we don't need a vac suit potentially. Yeah, the mega slot wool parka that she's using right now is pretty good. But I'm pretty sure the tramwoofer parka, as long as it's like above normal quality, is going to be better. And we can make 2 of these bad boys. So Steam right now is wearing a Syndred parka. This might be better. Okay, it's only 44 degrees. It's not the best cold insulation. I mean, the vac suit is king, but the parka is going to be even better. And if I look at the lowest comfortable temperature range, it's just minus 98 degrees. Now an issue I do have is that I cannot really implant the same genogerms in Steam and Ida right now, because with Steam, if I look at his genes here, I need to get a few of his genes into all of us, you know. Like awful artistic for 2 people, awful social for 2 people, awful animals for all 3. Then I can get super fast wound healing, which is amazing. Red Eyes doesn't do anything. Reduced pain is not useful because I don't have deathless, I don't really want them dying. And I can get potentially aggressive, could be hyper aggressive. Social fights are not that good though. Yeah, I need a few of his genes, potentially go choose if I get late enough in the game as well. Let's see if the 1 extra battery is enough to carry us through, even without the wind. Yeah, it was, at least tonight. Mechs. Only 5 siders. And they are preparing for a while, which means we can go and fight them. And this is a tramwoofer parka, which is, oh yes. 74.80 degrees Celsius resistance. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, he's very slowed down with the armor and missing toe. And what else is slowing him down? Consciousness. Blood filtration reduces it, okay. So I need to fix blood filtration for him to move faster again. We just need to somewhat lower their numbers before we start the fight, and then we'll be fine. Hopefully we hit them a bit more. This is a bit bad. Unless... Concerning. Did we hit them enough? Movement 54%, 64, 10%. I think we hit them enough already. But let's see. Almost no damage taken so far. Yeah, okay, that went really well. Assault rifles for the win. And if you're wondering why the raid was significantly lower than you might be seeing in some other people's videos, it's because I'm a noob. And I have to play on... I'm playing on Blood and Dust. Which means, you know, the raids aren't overwhelming. I can play on the hardest difficulty if I've got reloads. But otherwise it's like almost every raid ends me, you know. I have a tendency of that happening to me. But five skiters at this point, that's definitely... Especially if they just take their time and give me time to pepper them a little bit, I can handle that. If they were assaulting immediately, that would have been a different story. I would have had to sacrifice the turret, that's for one. I think also Law took way lower damage because we got the robust gene in him, so he's got 62.5% damage resistance from the robust plus tough combination. Which is just amazing. And they dropped 9 components for me to use, very nice. A mechanoid cluster immediately after, okay. Mini turrets, Cyclops, Melitor, Scorcher, Melitor, Scorcher. Yeah, this is a way more scary raid. Cyclops has the beam repeater. 2 Scorchers, 2 Melitors, and a Cyclops. Yeah, let's do that, then like that. This way we do not walk in there. I don't think I can handle that right now, that raid there. But I can wait for a trader to come in and then we can handle that. Let's change the wax without. I can save that for later. Because the Trumbo for Parka makes him faster and still gives me enough cold protection for anything basically. The Trumbo for is quite amazing. He looks so Roman with this. And yes, he went there, used it for 2 seconds and gave up. Alright. What in the skibidi? Skyter and Melitor, okay, this is a very big raid. And over here, a Lancer and a Skyter, okay. We need to handle a part of that immediately. I think I'd rather take out the Lancer first. And once again, we do have the Scarlet gene, so if anyone takes like a brain hit from the Lancer over here, will be kinda fine. Also, this is a really old Lancer, 2045. You don't normally see mechs that old, really. Also, I can't really proc these guys anyway, or provoke them because, you know, they're right next to that thing. Right, hopefully we get a hit now. A combat supplier, okay. After the raid I can go look at that if I've got the time. If the Skyder is damaged sufficiently, it's going to make the Lancer also a non-threat. focus this then. It is less tanky, so I like at least. Then let's run in here to protect our turret. Ah, okay. These ones aren't assaulting, just these ones were. It got to use the cover a little bit, that was not good by me. I refuse to run. Ouch. Hit in the left leg. Moderate damage, 5 damage. Militors aren't really the most dangerous, to be honest. Yeah, she's said to be a patient if she gets hit, but for some reason she's not going to bed. I guess because I don't have any hospital beds, that's probably the reason why. Annoyingly, I am getting a decent amount of wealth from these raids. And that's an excellent quality Trampofer Parka, which is 81.6 degrees Celsius protection, which means, yeah, I'm gonna cue her to use this. And she, in fact, did not get treated at all, she just healed on her own, I guess. This is quite the aggressive, oh, I forgot about the combat supplier. But anyway, I wanted to say this was quite the aggressive raid, a set of raids by Randy. 3 of them at the same time. You know, emboldened by that, I feel like I could do. I feel like the one Scorcher is not exactly the biggest deal. What the hell? Huh? Bro. You aren't allowed to go there, I don't understand. Let's make it bigger then, so you definitely... Oh. Shrink. Make it so you do not walk anywhere near that vicinity, thank you. Bro, it was restricted. Why are you walking there? I don't understand. Cargo pods for more eggs. Nice. Yeah, and this time he's walking far enough away. Shrinking the area did help. He goes like this instead. A bit further away. Psychic suppressor for pay. A psychic suppression wave will reduce the consciousness of all males around Portal Tank for 7.2 days. A Psylink for that, I think I will take it. I've got one female too, so if we get attacked we should be fine. And the enemies are going to get impacted by this too. So... Also I was going to do something with this. I don't want to get good feel from these guys at all. Or from the traders. From the Empire I don't mind. Let's get a Psylink Neuroformer, bro. Psycasters would be great. Does he have a... Yeah, I gave him Psychically Dull. Can he still be a Psycaster? Let me look online if that works. I want to give it to Ida then. She doesn't have any of that, and obviously she's kind tough and fast learner, so... Alright, Ida. Use another farmer to farm a silink. You know it, and it's fine because I'm going to make a law into a Mechanitor. Yeah, she can now use psychic powers. Well, if I learn them anyway. Looking at their info card with the information button. Meditation focus types. Artistic, morbid. Yeah, so she focuses on sculptures and shit. Can use morbid focus type because has trait undergrounder. Oh wait, this is low. Ida. Yeah, it's just artistic. Alright. Well, I can still do that then. With my sculpture. That's great. 1 day and 5 days to get my jeans back. And a bulk goods trader. Exactly what we want. Let's go trade then. Oh, he cannot talk properly because of failing kidneys. It is what it is. Trumpoffer is worth so much, by the way. We are kinda poor as shit right now. We haven't gotten anyone to organ harvest in a long time. Cloth size, I guess, sell that. The human leather stuff I want to sell. It's not very good to wear, it's for mostly for money. But I'm making it. So, let's see, do they have any... They've got the limestone blocks this time. Is there a way for me to trade for them? Let's sell them because of wool per capita. Sucks that I don't have any money. Sell the human leather. Wolf skin. I guess I can sell like 30 psychite tea. What else can I sell? Psychoid leaves. I can sell some steel now. Yeah, now I could buy myself some more stone blocks. The most exciting of all materials. Limestone acquired, let's go. There is obsidian, what does that do? Intimidating decor or vicious blades? It is from Odyssey. Okay, interesting. A new building material I've never seen. Must be from the volcanic areas. Nothing else I want, right? I could buy some gold. I'm gonna need gold for some other stuff. Mostly for the analyzer, multi-analyzer. I'll buy 4 gold, baby. Let's go. Big purchase right there. More importantly, I got some more building material. So I can expand the base a little. A little at least. You know, it sucks that it's not the uniform material, but when you're on the ice seat, you can't really go with it anyway. And he just made a legendary cloth pants. Okay, alright. How much are these worth? $330. Not much because it is cloth, but... Alright. He can now make legendary works. And what is his crafting skill? It is 13, but really it would be 9. Yeah, strong crafting was the right choice to give him. Alright, and next up let's get some limestone. I need to actually plan out properly what I want to do here. And obviously I'm doing this. I also need to finish some kind of the, you know, final part of this kill box or whatever you call it. Want to make it kinda long range so that I don't need to worry about stuff. Let's draft him and see how long our assault rifle range is. It's like that. So we want to make a kill box that allows us to use full value of our assault rifles. Something like that for now. Nice, it is also not too small, so he's not going to start building a roof in it. Visitors from Delta. Luckily they are not walking into the cluster, so that's great. Banks age 87, wearing wizard's mask. She's quite old, and this guy's too smart and tough. Both of them have really good trades actually. And they are leaving because of dangerous temperature. Do not walk into the mech caster, please. She's dead. Okay. Are you gonna die too? How did you? She died from a minor hypothermia because she's got dementia, frail and bad back. Okay. So I guess that makes the buying a lot easier. They've got 4 reinforced barrels. Bunch of that stuff, and I guess I'll smelt that down too. Okay. Not gonna bother with her herself. It's quite funny. Are you gonna make it out though? Yeah, you're gonna make it out. She died quite easily. I don't know what she was doing out here with a duster, but clearly must not have been briefed on the mission. Yeah, this is set up properly. Ro is basically doing nothing right now. Okay, a 30-year-old Malinger named Jen is calling from nearby. She is being chased by wasters from virus partners. She begs for safety and offers to join you at Polar Tang. If you accept, I need to fight off some wasters. Yes, please. Gimme. So Jen joins. She's coming in with a alpaca wool paraka. That's very nice of her. Well, I'm gonna send her immediately towards the mech so that the followers go after them. Oh, they are preparing for a while. Alright, then I'm gonna call in. I had another one. Instant breakage for a scorcher. The Mechanitor ship is there. Yeah, I'm gonna have her walk in. Steam, I need you to activate this. You two, I need you to get ready into the kill box. There's quite a few people in there. The reason for that is I've got this mech cluster, and if I activate it, they should start going against each other instead, as long as I'm inside and hiding. So I'll move this out as well. Yeah, so disconnect the mini turret so that they don't go after that. Get the hell out of there. It's gonna work, I think. Mechanoids have woken up. Perfect. And this mechanoid is attacking. Should be relatively slow, right? I don't know about that, but nonetheless. Go inside here. Let's look into Jen if she's worth keeping around. Misogynist and great memory. Good at cooking, animals, social. Yeah, we are going to eat her and make her into clothing. And take her kidney as well. So, yeah, we are not going to keep her around. What I am doing here is a bit risky, but I think it's gonna go fine. Because if it goes here, it loses sight of us. It should go after the... Should go after this. If it doesn't, we can just kill it anyway. Now the next target that is available should be these guys. So let's see how this goes. I've never done this kind of stuff before. Let's just forbid these things and hide inside. Yes, look at that. I have forbidden both exits, that's perfect. Alright, wasters, have fun with that mechanoid coming after you. And after you deal with that, you can deal with these guys too. So nice of you. I do have a psychic suppressor. Let's see if it works on these guys too. Yes, it does. And the law has partial psychic immunity, so yes, he does. He does get a negative, but not as strong. And Steam as well. Wait, is Jen a... she's a baseliner, goddammit, we can't harvest her organs that well. But, you know, we can use her as a expendable pawn, you know, expendable thing. Yeah. We can get a mech link from this guy, Gilmore. And let's see how this Scorcher does against these guys. I hope it gets into range. Oh, goddammit. Well, the Scorcher did nothing, but let's see about the Wasters. This guy's got code choice addiction. Or girl. And there's a Lou. Music idol, yeah, Lou. When her mother died, Lou could not bear her father's loneliness and became his sexual companion. I'm a bit worried that they are not going to go for the mechs, but let's see. Yes. Oh, they did go for my deep drill though, but I've already got enough resources to build another one. We are completely fine here. Have fun, idiots. What is Chet the officer doing over here? Yo, Chet. I think you're kinda stupid. Arctic wolves. I know what I'm doing with them. I'm going to get them mad too, so they can go after the mechs as well. Because it looks like the mechs are gonna destroy these guys. Level is very very slow. And meanwhile Steam is completely ignoring the psychic suppression, that's great. Alright, let's get these wolves into the mix. Just one. Oh well, it's gonna go over and half its time in the limelight as well. Perhaps it's burning. Did any of the mechs take any meaningful damage? Let's see here. One Scorcher is dead, with its neck shattered with a knife blade. This Mechanitor is disabled basically. This Cyclops is almost disabled. This Mechanitor is at full HP. Alright, that's great. I am a genius. What can I say? Now these Mechanitor's are going in. And they will go after this Arctic Wolf. Okay, we do need to fight them now though, I will say. We do need to fight. Alright, that Mechanitor just got fucking wrecked. What about the Cyclops? Is the Arctic Wolf just locked the fuck in? Okay, this is kinda unfair, it's 2 versus 1. God damn it. Jen distracted. She didn't really do any distractions, she just got shot by friendly fire. Oh well. Yeah, that was a pro strat right there. I got to deal with the very hard Vaser raid by seeking them on the mechs, and looks like this barricade is on fire. I wonder if these are going to fight on fire next. I mean, if they don't, I still have like a, you know, passive defense in here. So I don't mind. Except if he goes for this. Where is this metal slug you speak of? What are you even going after? I don't understand. Where's the steel slug? Anyway, I'm going to forbid anything in this area, thank you. Except this stuff. Right. Why is he going this route? Of all the ways you could go. It is just annoying. Yeah, he got hit. And instead of finishing his job, he walked into the distance, got shot in the neck, dying in 8 hours, and... Bro. At least he's out of range right now. I can't even forbid this. What is this? I guess I need to do it manually myself, so they don't go pick it up. Yeah, like I can walk just fine in there if I just order them to do this, so why did he decide to walk into the mech caster, which is forbidden? I would appreciate if they didn't do that. Now for Jen. Well, Law is having a left kidney meltdown, so Ida, you need to get drafted. We need to put this. Let's make this into a prisoner bed. Looks like Jen is not going quietly. However, she is not very strong and she's unarmed, so she should not go down with too much of a fight. Like, sorry Jen, I made the rule that we are evil and you're kinda not important for us. Wait, you just died? Are you kidding me? Well, okay, well, whatever. Witnessed allies death -4, -5. I mean, that sucks. I've never had that happen before. I got really unlucky with the way she was hit, I guess. Yeah, she only got hit in the torso, so she died. Unlucky. Well, that means I don't need to give this for anyone else. This can be for Ida. Alright, Ida, you got promoted back to your bed. Yeah, now he's walking properly and not getting hit by anything. Oh, there's someone that's down in here. This is very annoying. I need another raid to come in very fast, so I don't need to deal with this anymore. I'm gonna forbid all of this again, so they don't go there. Let's treat it to level. I need his organs. I don't really need any of his genes, do I? I already have all of his good ones. He only has poor stuff, which I don't really care about. And I can get better immunity. I already have robust. I've already got a way to get aggressive, so yeah. Wait, he died. Okay, no time for that then. Missed out on that. Oh well. Well, in that case, I can give him the mechanic. Just doing everything. Oh, I just realized why they're going that route. Because of that. Alright, Law is now a Mechanitor. He's got 6 bandwidth right now. Can be increased with certain apparel and by building abandoned buildings. Alright. Signal ancient leader mechs to attack in order to obtain rare items from them. You must do this to improve your Mechanitor past certain limits, but prepare the danger. Alright. And we got a Constructoid. Constructoid is not that useful, but I guess we can have it. You know, it can do construction stuff, busy work. Basic mech tech. So I can get, what is that, an agri hand? So when harvest crops, okay. Can fight with built-in cutting blades if necessary. A clean sweeper, a Roomba basically. This is something I want. I'm gonna get the basic mech tech. And look at that, we've got like a little Roomba assistant now to help us. A combat supplier. Unluckily we have literally no money whatsoever. Don't do that actually. I wanted to call this. Smoke leaf dependency, low libido, reduced pain. Smoke leaf dependency is not the best, to be honest. Because smoke leaf actually gets you a negative, and you know I don't want to deal with a negative effect in battle randomly. Oh no. They have... Oh no. Arcade metabolism would be one of the best genes in the game. Why do I not have money right now? It's just free metabolic effect. And tox immunity would be great because we are doing Mechanitor stuff. It's painful that I don't get that. Man, if only I had some organs to sell. That's so depressing. They don't even want to buy my fucking Trumbo horns, those bastards. You know, by the way, I had like my own like playthrough, and in 500 days of shuttle hopping, I saw one single arcade gene. And now on the ice, in how many days has it been? It has been 177 days without a single caravan, just with the trade console. I have seen two arcade genes already, which is very odd. I need to figure out what that room is gonna be like, but you know, I can figure that out later. Well, yeah, I've got a room now. And something else I need to build. Get the deep drill back. Oh wait, I cannot see the vein without this. Get the deep drill in there. Psychic suit is great. So now we have a Mechanitor and a Psycaster. Another ship. Oh. Keep on accidentally doing that. Let's do this. No wait, this is the other one. Pulkurs Trader. Okay, I can get a lot of food. Wait, I might be able to get... No, I don't. They don't have enough money. Even if I max out my money here, it's not good enough. Let's sell them a bunch of rice, a bunch of Tarambo meat, a bunch of fox meat, a bunch of bear meat. Yeah, that's great. I've got a lot of excess food which I can trade for money right now. And now we can get... I don't need steel anymore, I can ignore that. Plus steel could be useful, but I don't really need it. I can use the scanner eventually for it. They've got the limestone blocks for me to buy. Is there anything else? Sell them my legendary cloth pants as well. Sure. They aren't willing to buy my Trambo horn, are they? Nope. Kinda surprising that spacers don't want to buy a vac-suit, to be honest. But I guess they've got enough of those. Is that all? I think that's all. Let's go with that. Get myself some more building material. Might be more than I even need. But it's not going to hurt, that's for sure. Did my constructoid make my deep drill for me? It did not, but it is in the process of doing it. Let's see about the quests, if there's anything else. I can get the grab engine here, but I don't really care about that. It's just extra wealth that I want to deal with. And there's some like relic stuff I don't care about. The ancient complex that is said to contain ancient treasure, I'm gonna ignore that too. A chunk of spacecraft. Steam and Ida are now lovers, describing her as a delicate flower. Alright, that's great, we need one less bedroom. So we've got the final amount of bedrooms we need already. I'm not gonna give them a double bed, but I'm gonna give them a singular bed here. I don't want them having kids right now. This way they get to sleep together with their lover. And you know, just chill out. And I get more space. Just amazing. I've got the steel to build this. This can now be my prisoner room. This is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. I could also insert someone here. Ida could be inserted in the machine. I've got a good access of this stuff. Still not gonna get to deep drilling, I guess, but that's fine. Our progress is a little bit stunted right now, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I don't mind not making the technological progress if I make the base progress. Progress in the base. Remember to reinstall this turret. Yeah, this room is great. What can I do about this? I'm gonna keep it online for now. When we run out of things for this to do, I can just turn this off and recharge passively. Yeah, right now it has nothing to do, which means I can do a recharge mode. And now it is just recharging in here. You need to rename this. Buildoid. Alright. This is some satisfying progress right here. And we got awful animals. Alright, that's a really good scene to get. Awful animals, just by itself. Where is it? Where did you put it? Where is the awful animals? Alright, he's banking it. There we are. So awful animals is 1 complexity and it's -8 in animals, right? But it is 2 metabolic efficiency. And we don't have any fucking animals, and I doubt we will ever have them. And if we do, we are not going to need 1 person to have their, passion in it. Like, we're fine. We've got, actually, we kinda need Law to have a passion if we want to have animals, but we don't need them. We are fine. As long as I don't have any animals and I don't need anyone to take care of them, it's gonna be great. Steam, what is your skill in animals? It's actually 9. So if I unhussar him at some point, I can get him to be my animal handler. He probably has a passion in it secretly. Just his genetic makeup is making him not want to have that. I could move my... I'm thinking about my redesign for the base here. I would like to split it up a little bit, change the layout. I can make this into the production room. And for furniture, let's make some more shelves out of limestone. I don't want to have more than 1 stockpile room, I think. Just fill this shit up. Overflowing with shelves with 1 orbital trade beacon in the middle. Alright, we can harvest this steam. He's got some really nice genes to get. Exotic goods trader. Okay, let's see what they've got. Okay, we still have the psychic suppressor, but they've got Slate's grey skin. Sleepy and long haired, I'm never taking that. They've got Architect stuff, I can't buy it. How sad. Oh well, we can sell the trampo horns at least. Nothing else to sell, so, well, I guess we're out of luck. Oh, the visitor is not having a good time. What in the skibidi are you doing? I was wondering where that sound was coming. I don't want to make Delta into an enemy, so I'm gonna ignore it. And we got a hook buddy. Not useful at all. It doesn't even look good to me. I mean, theoretically you could make a super soldier with that. Swat it. Steam has a minor break risk. Why is this? Because a colonist died because they went berserk. How annoying. And Law, how is your situation? Organ decay extreme. Yes, he finally goes to researching. It's been forever. And he did that for like 2 seconds. Something like that. Great. I guess my gene banks are full. That's kinda good for me because I don't really care about that Hulk buddy. I can just leave it there until the next orbital trader comes and picks it up for me. Could also build a door in there. The constructor will do it for me. I think it was quite angry at him interrupting it. But yeah, that's gonna make the loading back up a lot faster. Might as well put to this guy. Bro, you've got 3 infections. You are so fucking dead. And malnutrition. Everything's going bad for you. I guess I could deconstruct this though. 3, 4, 5. I actually have less hydroponics than what I need to sustain us. That could be an issue. Also, let's move the kitchen now into this room. Or the cook room. Whatever that is. Looks like the room did the deconstructing for me again. And it is now out of work, so recharge. I mean, I'm going to do this right now, but I don't think I need a Roomba for that. Did I not get the basic mech? I did not. Okay, I forgot. Get back to getting that then. I do like the fact that we've got a colony that can now survive reliably here in the ice. It is quite nice, quite beautiful. Mystical, magical. Incredible. I definitely want to get Roombas. A Roomba and some other stuff, you know. Like this, these two guys don't get the loving bonus, but oh well. Do I have sterile? I don't. If I got sterile, I would give them the ability to do loving, and they would never get pregnant anyway. And I just need to give sterile to Ida. Because I'm pretty sure the wasters don't lose their genes if you implant something into them. And the psychic suppressor is off, so Low is back at full. Well, almost full effect. He's still missing a kidney basically. But almost full effect. And a toxic spewer. Pepper. You are very good at planting, but yeah, no. I don't think we can travel out of here really. And if it's like too far away, it's gonna take forever for me to reach it at the world, because, you know, you travel slower on ice, which is a very big problem for us here. Now let's see about the planet. Yeah, like it's really hard for us to go into this stuff. Basic mech tech. So a band node. I guess this is kinda infinite, right? I don't know how it works. I can build like however many of these I want, maybe? I don't know. Subcore encoder. A workstation where a Mechanitor can produce a basic tier subcores. Subcores are the brains of mechanoids, and one is required to produce any mechanoid. Basic subcores can be only used in simple basic tier mechs. Higher tier subcores can be created by building a subcore something. A subcore soft scanner or a subcore rib scanner. Produce new mechanoids or to resurrect dead mechanoids. This basic type of mech gestator is only capable of gestating lightweight mechs. The process uses harsh chemicals which are stored in toxic waste bags. Alright, we got more metal. But more importantly, let's move this now to back to this logos scanning instead of mining. This is a bit closer, so if we run out of steel in here, I can get another one. That's fine. And it has gotten up to a new level in mining, which is quite great. Let's have a machining table, that's good. move the machining table into the work area, I think. It makes more thematic sense in the end. Yeah, this is a laboratory. But what this is going to turn into is going to be oh, finally. Oh, God damn it. Delta, steadfast and jealous. I mean, I need organs, so I'm just going to capture them, right? I mean, let's rescue him. I can wait for the next organ donor, but it's very annoying that I keep on getting people from neutral factions. He came in with a machine pistol, which is a little bit of steel as well. Whenever I find a trigger happy person, I'm going to make them into a shooting specialist and give them a sniper rifle. I am excited to see how effective they're going to be with that. Let's double check if Sean had that. Oh, actually, it's quite good that we can nurse him, because if he decides to join us, that would mean that we can imprison him and then harvest his organs without his faction getting mad at us. You know, that's just great for us. You know, it's a bit funny that, you know, your faction member can like defect to another faction and then get killed and they don't give a shit anymore, but you know, I guess for them he's dead as good as dead, you know? And here we get 11 steel, let's go. Shantemushisan is no longer incapable of walking. You know, it's a really good news for him. Oh, I don't have a butchering table. Whatever it's called, butchering spot. We need to get that again. Let's put that at the back of the kill box as a bait. It will stop normal raiders for going after my power generation, which would be game over. Come on now, join us. You are going to be treated well as an organ donor. Steadfast and jealous is not bad either. He's actually not that bad of a recruit, but we don't need a cook, we don't need a planter, we don't need an artist, so yeah, he's gonna go into the chopping block realistically. Hey, combat supplier, okay. Let's see what they've got. Might have some kidneys and stuff. Robust plus weak melee damage. I don't really want to have that. Makes them more vulnerable in melee range. Could be a problem for us later on. Combat suppliers can be quite useless sometimes. Oh well, that's what it is. And this is just beautiful. Like, being on the sea ice and at least being able to get steel reliably. And if I can scan more some plasteel and uranium too. Like, it is just very important. Like, imagine if I was here and the only way I could get more resources is raids and growing plants. Like, progressing at this point is would be taking forever, you know? Imps from Haggais. With their short bows, okay. Nothing too problematic. Alright, I'm not gonna deal with them. I'm pretty sure they cannot use my kill box as cover while I can, so this should be a really easy fight for us. So let's see how this goes then. Don't go for my drill, please. Well, I just need to replace it if they do. You know, it's not worth risking myself to stop them from doing that. And besides, that means that they are splitting up, so it's not too bad. I guess next time I'm going to build like a little shelter around the deep drill so they start ignoring it. Oh, that's even better. We just butchered these guys. They were not a threat at all. Yeah. I mean, there's a tribals, right? Well, food is back on the menu. That's something. Human food, that is. I mean, it was already on the menu looking at my stockpiles here, but... Bloody Solutions is out of here, looks like. Oh well. They might be bleeding all over my stuff, but I'm pretty sure that the snow makes it disappear. You know, the blood makes it disappear almost instantly. And now with my excess steel I've got here, I could go with some steel stuff. Let's see, biotech. So I need a mech gestator to make some more mechs. I guess it can be in the... What is the most efficient room for this? It doesn't have one, so that means it's automatic, I think. I just slap it here. Hopefully I can move it. No, let's plan out the layout properly so it looks better. Oh. That's gonna be way better. So let's see now what this does. I'm gonna make militars, lifters, constructoids, agreements, clinch weavers, and I can resurrect whatever for 25 steel. Military is probably the most useful because it's basically a turret. That doesn't need the energy because I can just turn it off when it's not in a battle. So how do I get basic subcores? Oops. Militar, how much bandwidth is that? It is only one. Oh, I can have a lot of them. I can have 6 militars. Okay, so... The basic subcore, how do I get that? I just make it, okay. In the subcore encoder. What does that do? Steel and components, okay, it's pretty cheap, so... Subcore encoder. This is probably a work facility. It wants to be in a laboratory. I don't really have access space in my lab here at all. I mean, I kinda do. I can do. Because the multi-analyzer is only 2 times 2. So we need a subcore encoder. Let's get one of these bad boys then. I would love to have the extra firepower of, how many was that? Of 5 militars. Or maybe 4 militars because I want to make one Roomba as well. Cargo pods. Yeah, yo. Let's go, some more drugs. Come on now, son, heal up so you can finally leave this place. And when you do leave, please do not walk here. That would be bad for me. Would be a pain. Look at how little of the steel I've already used up at this point. Like, it can get so much steel. I think I calculated it to be like, how much was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 27. Yeah, so about almost 9,000 steel. No, 8.5 maybe. Alright. Bro, why are none of these space refugees? It is a starjack though. Awful mining, awful melee. I would love to get your, oh, gold. Super tolerant. Weak melee damage, something I don't want. Vacuum resistant is also another. Low gravity adapter is not useful. Indoor dweller could also be useful. I want you to join us so we can take your stuff. I want to see how much is the negative. It's a pain. I cannot make them mad, so I'm gonna have to... Well, let's see if Grace here is worth otherwise. Nope. Incapable of dumb labor, skilled labor and hauling. What can you do? You can do intellectualism. Yeah, you're not worth as a recruit and I cannot harvest your organs. It's very annoying. But I can at least eat you, so... I mean, it's kinda your bad for not being a member of another faction. Because at least we would have taken you inside and given you a warm meal before you die. And we have created a legendary human letter tail cap. Excellent. Just what we like. Okay, looks like whoever that guy was there and decided to leave, so... We did not get a recruit, sadly. Oh, the kind words is quite useful. Physically unsightly, killed colonist -10. Don't worry about that, Ida is just coded like that. Alright, now we can eat you. I guess I could have stripped you down, but yeah, this is not something we need. Human cuts line the ground. Tonight the ice has been tainted red. Podulom pact. Alright. Let's double check. Yeah, they're not going to breach in. Which means I just need to do a little pro gamer strat. Oops, I not that. I think I could definitely take them on myself, but I might as well avoid the risk and sick them on these people. Mechs. And I can get rid of those mechs too. Wait a second, she's outside. Get back in. You know what? You cannot move the deep drill. Well, okay, whatever, we can just rebuild it again. Don't allow that. Don't allow this. Oh, guys. I've got 3 doors now, so I need to close all 3 of them. Masterwork, human letter tail cap. Excellent stuff, Law. Yeah, this is going to be my source of money. And let's see where they are going. They should be heading for the mechs. That guy decided to say fuck you to that wall in particular. Luckily it was able to withstand, so they didn't go after the rest of that stuff. They set my deep drill on fire. Fuck you. Ida, go extinguish this fire, please. Other 2 can handle this. Especially if they silly enough walk into the explosion range, that would be perfect for me. But they've kinda got like anti-turret stuff, so it's gonna not go that well for these turrets, unfortunately. Mech cluster has been defeated, yeah. Let's go us, baby. Go me. I think we can definitely defeat these guys, considering they've been buttercup. They have been marinated already. And I would love if some of these guys don't die, so I can harvest their organs for law. And money. You're shooting quite fast. I assume you've got... No trigger happy here. And well, I don't want these guys anyway. Oh, this one has trigger happy. But the reason why I don't want a pig skin for a shooting specialist is because they've got the rotter hands, which I cannot get rid of, which mean they always have a worse manipulation. So I'm just going to use them for organ harvesting instead. One down. Yeah, not at all. Try to down a few of them so we can harvest their organs, please. How are all of you? Well, this guy's turning tail, by the way. And he lost his organ. Left kidney decayed. And we still haven't got another replacement one, which is annoying. Alright, he's not going down. Unfortunate. Also allowed to take all of this stuff. Not that though, I don't have the motivation to carry that. Alright, nice. And I can put everyone unrestricted now because the turrets are no longer there. That was quite amazing. Great raid, guys. Keep it up. And a visitor from the Tall Confederacy. Now just please give me someone I can harvest. It has been like 100 days without a single organ harvested. We are getting sad over here. Like our entire belief is based on this sand. Okay, I can sell the food body now. Let's see. I could buy pemmican. Or herbal medicine. Secret complex riches. Ancient complex nearby. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this doesn't have an a timer, so whenever I get my saddle I can go for that. Move my turret back outside. Move my butchering table back outside. Alright. Could make 2 of these bad boys. An eclipse. Luckily we aren't using the solar power, so I don't really care about that. Something I do care about though. Let's make this out of steel, because we have that's the only resource here we have that is like fully replenishable. Make a steel door as well. And then a light. Oh, I believe, yes, I can turn it like that with the Q. Alright. And now I can activate my constructoid to construct that for me. 20 to 100% sure. Work. Alright. Great job, constructoid. Buildoid. So now my deep drill is secure. It's not going to get randomly destroyed by a raid, which is really important. She also has a light in there, which is going to increase her work speed. So even though she kinda sucks at mining, it's fine. And yeah, now she can get high efficiency drilling in there without the risk of someone coming after the drill. And we made a basic subcore, which means I can get a clean sweeper, right? Clean sweeper, what does that do? It can make only weak melee attacks. Alright, well, it might suck at fighting, but it can clean, and I don't want my people to waste their time cleaning. Does he just need to fill it? Let's see. Oh, he needs to actually work with it. Oh, but it's pretty fast. Oh yeah, and now it's gestating by itself. And this will give me one Roomba to clean this up. Now ordering one Roomba, thank you. I can turn this into recharge mode again. And doing this, I basically don't need a mech recharger because they can automatically recharge one per day. I just had an idea. This could be like a parking spot for the shuttle. Isn't that kind of cooking? Because the shuttle doesn't need that much space and I just need something to, you know. I didn't even realize. Law must have... Oh yeah, he changed into the legendary human leather tail cap, which gives 10.8 degrees of cold insulation and actually 23% sharp armor, which is not that bad. Ida got hide in a room. Her opinion went slightly too low actually. Because she was indoors. No. And she ate without a table, okay, great. So, gestation complete, clean sweeper. Alright, hello, finish it. And now we have a work. I guess the constructor will also go into work mode, but what really matters is that we've got a automated Roomba doing our cleaning for us now. So we don't need to spare a colonist for cleaning, we can just have like a robot that doesn't really need anything to do that for me. 2 skyters there. Only 4 skyters actually, nothing. Only issue is that Ida is currently in a mental break, which does make it a bit harder. Ida is back. Both of them leveled up in shooting time. I should be able to finish this before it gets to them. Let's see. Not quite. Still a pretty easy job. Nice. And let's go for these ones here. Looks like the waste bags cannot blow up in the neutral area, which is interesting to note. And with 3 people shooting, this should be a pretty easy job. Oh. They're now attacking. A bit late, I would say. We kinda defeated the other group already, so... Seize the bait. But this side is as good as defeated. There we go. Easy. I need to make another one of those. I want to make a one subcore for the purpose of having a what's it called? Oh, if I do until you have... Oh, I can do it automatically, okay. I can make a clean sweeper and a... What does the lifter do? hauling. Yeah. A lifter. So we don't need someone to haul either. That would be really amazing for our productivity. Yeah, this is really useful. A joywire addict named Sammy has arrived and wants to join the colony. Let's see who you are. Hello, Sammy. The pigskin. Incapable of intellectual cleaning. Only good at construction and no passions. Staggeringly ugly. Pigskin as well. So in other words, you are a great organ donor. That's very good for us. So let's set this for prisoners. And the law. I think it's time to arrest Sammy, isn't it? Nah, you ain't taking that. Alright. So Sammy here. Serve only thyself. Alright, take a seat. Is technically a member of our group. But I don't give a shit. So, Law, what kidney did you need? Left kidney? I guess it doesn't really matter. Both kidneys are the same, really. Left kidney, left lung and heart. She made a mistake coming to us as such a useless person. If she wanted to survive, she should have been more like Ida. This is what it takes to survive in here. He's accidentally using our Glitter World medicine, so I'm going to change that into the lower quality one. Thanks to Sammy, the organ donor. Oops, I just opened some random shit. Remember to strip her as well. Not in that way, I mean as in using her clothes. We aren't that evil, okay? Alright, there we are, 3 for 3. This is for colonists again, although we don't really need this room for colonists right now. I guess I can just make it. And what is our negative mood? Did we get anything? Nope. It was not a colonist, it was a prisoner, and that does not count. Alright, excellent. And the Law, of course, got witnessed the death with bloodlust and harvested organ with bloodlust and everything. So great stuff by Law. Now we can... do I need to empty this? Oh, we'll never do hauling. Oh, she was quite far away. I should have had the other guy do it. Alright. She got how many waste bags? 5. That's nothing. Hold that in there. And in fact, it should be... I haven't made a lifter yet, okay. So now I can just state it. Alright. It is quite steel intensive, but once again we've got the deep rail here. Getting the steel for me. Death of Sammy, oh that sucks. I think we already processed her body as well. Yeah, I think so. So no negative moods for us. With the mech gestation also uses a benefit, and then I've got 2 of these. Right. So it should pretty quickly get me a lifter. I think the buildoid could be destroyed, to be honest. I can use it as like an expendable melee blocker for a bit. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of it and replace it with a useful mech, because the construction is something I want a Law doing, you know? I don't really want a mech doing it for him. Yeah, for example, if we had haulers, this wouldn't be like an issue that Law is wasting his time with. You know, we could have the haulers do the hauling and the cleaning, you know, the robots. And that way I don't need to recruit another person to do that stuff, you know? I can just have the robots do it. And then they will recharge when they don't have a job to do. And I can turn them back on when I have something for them to haul after a raid, for example. Oh, a bunny rabbit. Let's give it. Bunny rabbit versus an AK. With good shooting, yeah. It did not last very long. I mean, actually, she doesn't have a good AK, right? Yeah, normal quality, and normal quality. Alright, the lift registration is done. So let's see how this goes. Boom. And let's put these things into work mode. And now they should be doing all of the menial work for me. Yeah. Lifter is going to... What was this called? I should call this something. Unpaid labor. That's perfect for me. So now I've got my mechanical slave over here, carrying all the random shit. Looks like this one uses energy a lot faster though. Make energy with 48%, yeah. The buildoid and the clean sweeper are doing way better. The unpaid labor does need more energy, but that's alright. It is more important as well. Like, look at this. Getting rid of all of this random garbage. Yeah, and the unpaid labor is just gonna get rid of the thing that it took to create it as well. That is amazing. So multi-analyzer finished. It's great, we can build that. Actually we can't, we don't have the gold. But we just need to wait for the next trader and then we will. Now we've got extra organs now. And before I forget, I should give a lie. Install a left kidney. This time I actually have a real threat against me. Well, I wouldn't call it a real threat, it's 5 people with Stone Age weapons. Because of my smart base building decisions, we can go meet them here, and then we can run into our kill box if we need to, except our... Why is this not connected to power? I'm pretty sure my... undraft the buildoid. Yeah, the buildoid is gonna do that for me. Clean sweeper, you are the sacrifice. Yeah, this is perfect, look at that. They are running after my Roomba like idiots. Are you guys stupid? Oh, don't let them get too close though. Mocked by a Roomba. Alright, please go down so we can harvest your arrows. Oh, don't kill that guy. Oh yes, perfect, perfect. Alright, and then orders. Allow everything in there. I mean, might as well allow everything everywhere at this point. I mean, it's our array. Wait, wait a second. There's one more. Alright, it's fine. Clean sweeper was not destroyed. We don't need to use energy. What? Oh, there's 2 more in there too. I didn't even realize. Okay. Well, the buildoid was... the idea was to get rid of it anyway. And the Roomba didn't die, that's perfect. Oh fuck. Could you fuck off? At least they didn't destroy my hauler. That's good. I just let low tank because he's got the robust and tough, so... well. They destroyed one hydroponic and my tower turret, but nothing too bad. Alright. Got everything there. All has very mitigable damage. White is not dying yet, that's perfect. Capture him. Alright. So we got 3 more organs and I didn't realize there were two groups. That explains why the raid was that easy. Nonetheless, we've got our robots here to destroy it all, so it's great. I don't want to resurrect this builder at all, so it's also good we got rid of it like this. Rare Trampos, I'm gonna deal with them in a moment. They give me like 2 days to work with anyway. White, the captured man here, is let's not waste any more medicine. Retending to law. Use just herbal medicine, please. There we are. After that, I want a law to go repair that. Let's see how it works. Let's repair the green sweeper. We've got quite a bit of mess in here. It will lose its energy, but... oh, another raid. Randy is quite aggressive right now. What do I do about this? It's because my wealth is skyrocketing right now. Yeah, they can now recharge. I'm pretty sure they won't get attacked like that. Oh no. My idea here that I just had is to stick the Trampos on them. I don't know if this is gonna work that well, but I need to do that, right? Have fun, idiots. Turn off, please. You're not allowed to go in here, or here right now, thank you. I need to go deal with this attack here. Termites are so bad for me. Come on, Trampo, where are you going? Fuck you, Trampo. Kinda should have not expected anything anyway, I guess. Termites are the worst, bro. Can you fuck off? Like, can you fuck off? You have to go for this. Out of everything. Okay, it's good. Go get him, Trumbo. The Trumbo's gonna destroy them, I think. Guys, for fuck's sake, how are you missing this thing? What is this? How are you missing? It's right next to you. Okay. Let's go on this side. Pretty sure that Rambo is going to win otherwise, so we need to focus on Rambo. It does have a bad back, so it's a bit slower than usual. Excellent. We ended up taking no meaningful losses from this. We lost 100 steel. The granite wall got pierced in 2 spots. Luckily our base was not. This is perfect. And the law got moderately damaged. Just gonna give him doctor care so he can just handle himself right now. Alright. And I'll put these things into work mode. Wait, Steam. Oh. I didn't realize he was dying. Because I don't have a hospital bed, it means that he didn't go to bed. So, and luckily I can just treat him really fast, so it's fine. Toxic spewer. No, I'm not dealing with that. Oh, Law just went for a... yeah, for a quick beer. We need to harvest this guy. Why are you feeding him? Left lung, left kidney, and heart. Look at this, by the way. Randy is being really fucking aggressive. We've gotten a raid every 2 days. Day 187 to 194, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raids. What in the actual fuck? He's trying to take us out, bro. Alright, get back to operation. We need to harvest this guy before he eats our stuff, you know? Solar flare, okay. Alright, don't fuck it up. There we are, nice. Arctic wolves. Bro, what is going on? We got a fucking solar flare, like migrations, Rambos, Dream X, I think, imps, Neanderthals, and this guy's missing a head, isn't he? Ida bashed the fucking guy's head off. She's killed 2 people in melee range with the assault rifle now. It's kinda brutal. And she got married. I guess she's just really happy about her situation right now. I need to install you the kidney, right? Best quality medicine. And let's operate. Yeah, she's got at 100% manipulation. It's gonna go fine. 14 medical too. Alright. Now she's also doing it in the light of the sun, or light of a light. And Law is back to having a kidney accident. The only really problematic organ decay is the heart, really. Kidneys and lungs, you can just replace them. I think I need to make a mech recharger thing. It's taking way too long for that to recharge. Let's put this in maybe here, or I don't really have any more space in this room, so it's kinda like a laboratory stuff, right? I should put it in a laboratory. Visiting grave with no people in it. Rebuild that now. Bro, this trip really is a fucking salvation. Saving my ass. And look at the fucking amount of loot. Like, you can see how many raids we got there from that alone. Bro. I got a minor break risk. I need to fix that confined interior in that case. Make it a slightly less confined interior in that case. Alright. Oh, we got so much wealth from that raid. What a... Bro, that is so annoying. I don't even have neural superchargers yet. Need to get them, I guess. I only have 3 people, so it's not that expensive to make them. But it's annoying that I have to. I've got 3000 human guts right now. Quite excessive if you ask me. Oh, I need multiple of them. Alright, like this I can put this as a recharger and it can. Yes, we can get our clean sweeper back online. I need some cleaning in here, ASAP. I don't know how much waste this produces, but I'm sure it's not like that much, right? Okay, Lo needs to repair first. Bro, we are overemployed right now. The wooden door was somehow broken almost. Now I need an altar. Room impressiveness, no beds and no work facilities. Well, I guess I need to make this into an altar room. Or I can make a new room for that, to be honest. Let's make it into a new room. Okay, 11 times 11. Large altar, the strong altar. Luckily I can make it out of wood, so it's not gonna take too long. Let's just do it. Otherwise we are gonna have crash outs all the time. Right, get back to work now. So now we have our sweeper back online. It is beautiful to see. The power of progress. And this shrine is mediocre quality or impressiveness. I need to make a sculpture for it to make the beauty high enough. It's gonna fix the problem there. Ida has a major break risk now. For wanting a supercharger, not having an artificial enhancement. Okay, fucking hell. Alright, we got too much money from that trade. Like, look at this, we were completely comfortable here. And then... need to deconstruct that. Right. At least a quest I can just ignore. Psychite pinch, that's not too bad. I've got more than enough of that. Yeah, she can just snort some yayo, I guess. She might overdose on it, but that means that she's going to stop doing it, so that's good. With the hood, she looks like really small when she's like looking away. Okay, right now I think it's an emergency. I'm just gonna move this large sculpture out of here into here. Just going to make it somewhat impressive. Perfect. Now my shrine is good enough to not worry about that. Excellent. I think the mechanics are gonna be pretty useful here. They're gonna carry me a little bit at least.
¿Me estoy viendo todavía? Estás con tipo cansado, amor.
Yo estoy grabando. Alright, and what was I doing here? Let's check the room impressiveness. Oh, this is counted as a laboratory, why is that? This turns it into a laboratory, I guess. That's very annoying. I do need another workbench area in that case to get the full effectiveness. But yeah, now the shrine is no longer disrespected. And the main problem we have is that we don't have neural superchargers. So more or less we are going to be fine mentally if I look at this. Somewhat impressive, right? Yeah, now it's somewhat impressive. It's still okay. And the shrine is fine. And I need to get her an artificial body part somehow, or a modification. Ida Painting in here. I'm pretty sure she's not going to lose her waster bonuses. So I can give her this stuff. Yeah, I can just give her a robust and awful animals and a weakness. I think that's going to be fine. And this is going to give her a... I think awful animals is already from her actually. Just heat, weakness and robust, I guess. I don't have enough negative genes, so I need to get more of those. But nonetheless, this is for Ida. Waste there plus. I cannot use the marker plus in there in the name, so I just have to do with that. I have to say, I've never played with mechanoids before, but I am very pleasantly pleased, at least for now, for how useful these things are. If I take this red mechanoid or a drone... Yes, I can allow friendly mechs. So that lets me get rid of the constructoid. I'm gonna turn that off after I dismantle this thing. But I just want to remove it for now. There we are. Now I'm not going to destroy any more friendlies, because that's very unnecessary. Obviously I don't want to destroy them, I want to rebuild them. And yeah, these mechs should now autonomously be fine with this one mecha recharger here. And I should be able to get my full effect from that. Flo is drinking beer apparently. Sure enough. And going on a walk. Let's remember to also... Where's that guy? Bro, this is very excessive, this amount of wealth. I need to do something about it, I think. But I just don't have anything I want to destroy, do I? Food is only 4,000. Raw resources is not that high either. Yeah, none of that is that high. Apparel. Oh yeah. I need to destroy this stuff, man. Tells me what I need to do. And the law can make a new sculpture for this place too. I'm going to temporarily disable that, so that when we get to smelting everything, we need to do that ASAP to get rid of this garbage. Alright, a colony settler. Right into the waste bags you go. Ironic for a pigskin, is that racist maybe? Oh, she might die before I get to her actually. Kind pretty tough. Okay, well, she's also good at quite a bit of stuff. You know, this is someone I want to stay alive, isn't she? Alright, come on, Lo. Try to make it to her in time. She's very badly hurt. And freezing very fast. We need to stem the bleeding ASAP. She will die if the hypothermia reaches major. Yes. And this Weaver comes in and cleans up the mess. Right, don't die on me. I need you. You are a tough person and I do welcome anyone who is tough into... she isn't good at shooting, but you know, that's going to be fixed eventually. And I could potentially... Okay, I don't really care about any of her genes, but yeah. Like, she can do intellectual, which is important, so Law can get to do crafting more often. And she can do planting and she can do mining. She can do everything we need, right? And not to mention, I think she's got... Okay, pork cooking is something I already have. Nearsighted is not going to help. She doesn't have the best genes at all. At all. I don't think I want any of these, but... Yeah, I can just recruit her because she's good. So let's get her into conversion. Yeah. When someone shows up and they've got 3 positive traits, you kinda have to get them. I mean, pretty is not that positive, but it can offset some if I install artificial stuff into her. And yeah, it only creates 5 waste bags when they charge with this, so it's completely fine. Like, this amount of waste bags is not that high at all. Very moderate amounts of... Gonna turn this one off. completely. How long is the recording? It's 3 hours long, holy crap. I think I gotta cut the episode pretty soon. So basically, what did we get here? We got mechs. We have a Mechanitor. I've never had a Mechanitor before. This means I have a Roomba and a little carrying thing for myself as well. I probably only need one. I could get a second one to be honest, but I don't know if it's necessary. I think I could. Let's make one more basic subcore. And let's make a secondary lifter. It looks like a law is currently overemployed. Right, that subcore was very quick to do. So yeah, it's nice. He's just going into this automatically. I need to turn off notifications, my bad guys. Gonna move the phone a bit further away from the mic so it's less loud, I guess. So you don't think that you're getting notifications. I don't want you to be affected by that. And Steam is now in fact destroying the apparel, which is going to put my wealth down again. I think she's not going to want the supercharge, yes. We are below the 81,000 wealth level where you need to get the supercharger. That gives me time to research it for myself, you know. The nice thing about the sweeper is that I can just turn it on whenever it needs it. I'm pretty sure it can. I should hold this fast. I mean, I don't really need to prioritize that, it's fine. I think Law finally destroyed all of the mechanoids. Items... no. Apparel, 7,800. I've got 14 parkas, 10 t-shirts, 11 pants, 6 sashes, 3 jackets, 2 button-down shirts, 5 tribal wear which is worth nothing, and 1 duster which is worth absolutely nothing apparently. Anyway, yeah. I can get, for example, this cloth parka here. Okay, it's not worth a lot, but it adds up, you know. My entire storage hall, whatever, is almost full. Did I remember to finish the Chino charm? It is not finished yet. Hello, get to it. Why did you stop? It is so that you can feed raw meat to our prisoner. I guess he doesn't really care. But do we not have any... we do have meals, you just decided not to use that. Alright, the lifter is now finished. We have a second one. I could make a second mech recharger, I guess. I mean, one should be enough even with 3 mechs, right? And they aren't synchronized, so that's good. The other one has 83, other one has 49. So that means the other one can go recharge, while the other one is not. Yeah, I've got like 2 robots passively doing work for me. I guess they do increase my wealth actually quite a bit, but when I destroy the mechs, you know, and process all of the inter apparel, it's gonna make me go up below it again. Okay, we are too employed right now, it's kinda painful. At least I've got these lifters doing the useless things for me. Like, look at that, how efficient it is. 2 people lack warm clothing apparently. Law is comfortable in any weather. Minus 91 degrees. Steam is at minus 59, so it's not that bad either. Law get to making the Geno charm. He's dedicated to not doing that apparently. Keeps on stopping my first command, which is annoying. What is it now? No, I told you to do this. Stick to it. There we are. Waster plus, robust and heat weakness. So right now, the Waster normal version does not have either of those genes, so that's perfect, I can give it to her. And she can stop complaining about not having artificial enhancements. And of course, most importantly, I make her robust, so now she's also tough and robust, which is exactly what we need. This does make her temporarily consume more food, but it is so worth it. And let's put the Hazard in there. See if Steam gives me anything good. Harvesting the genes is kind of like a side project. You know, of course it's very important, especially to get the metabolic efficiency down with some negative genes that you don't need otherwise. Like for example the heat sensitivity is perfect. But besides for that, like, it's kind of a side quest because it takes so long to get going. Now in the meanwhile, we can actually do like the other stuff. And anyway, I think we could end this here. I'm gonna need to edit this quite heavily this episode because it got a bit long. I was playing a bit too long today. But thanks for watching everyone, and leave a like. Thank you. Bye bye.